Hi everybody, it's Alita from Science Starz, here to do today with you a STEM activity. Now you might be wondering, what is STEM? STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Maths. And a STEM activity incorporates two or more of those four things. So today we're going to be making a robotic hand. How cool is this? And you'll be able to try picking up certain things with it, and you'll be able to frighten people by scratching them on the back when they're least expecting it. And you can also have all sorts of other fun with these things, like try different fingers, and you will learn how the tendons in your hand work, but also how robots would be made using something similar along these lines. So this is going to incorporate some technology, some engineering, and even some maths. So let's get started. To make your robotic hand, you're going to need strong card paper, 5 straws, a piece of string that can be cut into 5 pieces of 30 centimeters each, a pencil, sellotape, a ruler, and a pair of scissors. So to start, put your hand in the middle of the card paper and open your fingers spread apart. Next, take your pencil and draw the shape of your hand. Now leave enough space so they're nice, big, wide fingers. There. Next, cut out the hand. There. So whatever side you'd like, it doesn't matter. Using your pencil, mark out the joints on the hand where your joints are on your hand. Okay, so here they are where they bend. Your joints are where your fingers bend. So you should have 1, 2, 3 on each finger and 2 on your thumb. Okay, so mark it out like so, 1 on each side. So this is where we're going to bend the fingers and the thumb. Now use the ruler to bend the robot hand at the places where the joints are. The marks that you made with the pencil will indicate where to bend the fingers and the thumb. Now it's time for the straws. We're going to cut the straws into small pieces that fit in between the joints. So measure looking at each finger and thumb and cut a piece just a little bit smaller than the area. That will allow for the fingers and the thumb to bend. You also want to cut pieces of straw for the area that extends from the bottom of your fingers and your thumb down to your wrist. The next step is to sellotape the pieces of straw to the hand. Make sure to sellotape them in the correct order, in the order that you cut them in.
Wrap any excess bits of sellotape around the back of the thumb and the fingers. This will help strengthen the hand.
Okay, now what we're going to do, we'll put our hand to the side for now, and then we're going to get our string. And this is where we want to measure out the 30 centimeters with a ruler and cut it with our scissors. So this ruler only has 15 centimeters, so what will we do? Well, 30 is twice as many as 15. So will we double it? Will we do twice as much string as what we have here? So 15 plus 15. So 2 15s make 30. 15 times 2 is 30. So we will cut it at the 30 centimeter mark. And we will do that again 4 more times, 5 times in total. 15 and 15, 2 15s make 30. 15 times 2 is 30. 15 twice, 30. We've cut 3, so how many more times do we need to cut it? Twice. There's another 30. 2 15s. So 15 plus 15 is 30. So now we have our 5 pieces of string that are 30 centimeters long, and we are going to start with one, and we're going to string it through, starting at the bottom of the straw. We're going to string it through each finger and the thumb. So try to get that through, push it all the way through to the top. It can be a bit tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. Just slide it ever so gently and see if we can get it to come through to the other side. There. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to tape the string to the other side to hold it securely in place. Not too much string because you want to have enough down at the bottom to be able to pull it. Okay, so just a little bit over that back side, and there, now the string is firmly in place. Okay, now we'll do the next one, and we'll just keep going until we have strung all the strings or the pieces of string through each finger.
Your hand is made up of bones, muscles, joints, and tendons. The bones provide the rigid structure for your hand, just like the straws we're using here. The joints provide places for the fingers to bend, just like the gaps or the spaces between the straws. Now, the tendons pull on the joints to make the different parts of your fingers bend, just like the string that we're using here. And the muscles in your robot hand, well, they're still provided by a human as you'll be pulling it, but a real robotic hand would have electric motors in them that act like muscles. Scientists, doctors, and engineers work together to develop artificial body parts as replacements for people who might have lost organs or limbs due to accidents or disease. Can you think of other reasons why robots are useful? Well, in some cases, it's easier for robots to do things than for humans to do them. For example, going inside volcanoes, traveling to the surface of Mars, or places where it's too dangerous for humans due to extreme temperatures or dangerous environments.
Now we've got our string through all the straws, and now let's see if our robotic hand works. Let's try to pull it. Oh wow, look at that. They're all bending. Now, you can try to do one at a time. Look at that. So now the last step is to grab a bit of your card and cut out a rectangle the shape of the wrist. So something like that. That's going to keep these strings or all these tendons in one place. And then just tape it. Be careful not to tape the string. Tape it around to the other side again. Okay. So there you have it. There is your robotic hand. So now I'm going to test out my robotic hand and see if I can get it to pick up this piece or this ball of paper. Woohoo! Look at that! Yay!
So what do you think the limitations would be for a robotic hand like this? How much weight do you think it could hold? Do you think you could build a bigger one or a stronger one using other materials to pick up heavier objects? Do you think you could add more joints to it, like an elbow, a shoulder? For great resources on robotic hands, visit the Twinkle website at twinkle.co.uk.
I hope you enjoyed making a robotic hand today with Science Starz, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now!